Hi, I'm Brett Ullman, and welcome to Parenting Navigating Everything, the channel where we equip and empower parents to navigate all aspects of parenting in this modern culture today. If you want to make sure you see more videos like this, please make sure you click subscribe on this channel. I want to do a bunch of videos on technology, how to keep our kids safe on the internet, things like safe search on Google and YouTube, and I will do these videos coming up. But before I do these videos, I think I want to start with the basics. How do we set up Wi-Fi in our own homes? In the last 7 or 8 months, anyone that's come into my house has asked me what this little white box is in my family room. It's actually what's called a whole home wireless mesh network. And that's what I'm using, and that's what I really want to explain to you today. Let's go way back. When my wife and I first got married and had internet at home, life was much more simple. We had a desktop computer and laptops, and phones were just phones back then, not the smartphones we have today. The box the internet provider provided for us just worked. It was simple and it was easy. Today, I find myself in a much different place. I'm now still married, but I have 2 teenage kids, and there are tons of Wi-Fi products in my home. These are the products that I have. You might be the same. I have 4 iPhones, I have multiple iPads, I have a PS4 gaming system and an Apple TV, which we use Netflix and movies. My desktop's up in my office, and I upload and download a massive amount of bandwidth I use daily. My daughter has a Chromebook from her high school, and my son will get a Chromebook next year. I also have a laptop, and the doorbell in my house is actually one of the Ring doorbells, which has a camera in it, all connected to Wi-Fi. And then some of you have other things like wireless security cameras. You have Alexas and HomePods and Google Homes. You have thermostats attached to Wi-Fi and lights you can turn on and off with your phone. The truth is, Wi-Fi devices are everywhere. In my house, the router is upstairs in my office that comes in from the street, and that's where it sits. And the farther away from the router you get, the less speed you get. When I'm in the basement, the speeds are crazy slow. And when I'm out on my deck, there is absolutely no wireless at all. In my house, we often have people upstairs on the main floor, and then many people in the basement almost at the exact same time. I was often frustrated as we would be watching a movie and it would freeze as it buffered. You've all seen that little circle spinning around. Or I was unable to get a website loaded on my iPad. We would have friends over and I would be playing music which would keep turning off as the internet slowed. In September, I came to the place that I needed to do something. Now, there are a number of these new mesh networks, and you can get these at Best Buy or on Amazon. And if you go online and research, it seems that everyone likes something different, which is how we are today in society. I ended up choosing this one. This is the Linksys Velop. It's been about 8 months I've been using it, and I absolutely love it. It's really simple to set up. You can buy 2 of these nodes or 3, and I bought 3 so I could put one on each different floor. What I did is I put one upstairs in my office, one in the family room, and then one in the basement. Each of these boxes, they call them nodes, have an Ethernet port as well, so I can then wire them directly to other products like my Apple TV, which is behind me, and my PS4 in the basement. The app that comes with the Velop system, which is very simple to use, walks you through all the settings for each node. You do this one node at a time and just follow the steps, and again, it's crazy simple. Once you have the network set up, you can then do some cool things with the app. One thing you can do is you can set up a guest network for friends and family who come over. My own family then use our main network, and anyone else uses the guest network, which means when I'm working, 10 people in the house doesn't disturb my work. Another thing you can do is to take any device that connects to it and set up on and off times for each. So if you have children and you want to turn off the internet each night and wake it up at a certain time in the morning, you can do that. And it's all very simple to do. Any parent can make these changes. And in the advanced settings, you can also set up what's called Open DNS. Now, there were a few routers that you could not do this on, which is why I actually chose this one. OpenDNS, if you don't know, blocks the majority of pornography coming into your home, and I will address OpenDNS in an upcoming video on this topic. The other month, my son had 8, 9, 10 friends or so over in the basement, and they were playing a game on the PS4 where each person had to log in on their phones, and their answers would then go into the game and then onto the screen. My wife and I were watching a movie on Netflix, and my daughter was upstairs on her Chromebook doing something for school while she was FaceTiming a friend. Everything worked perfectly. Exactly why I bought this. If you think this might be something for you, I will put some links to the Best Buy links and Amazon links in the comments section below. Please let me know if you have any questions you might have, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.